Hey, check it out guys. This is the DJI Mic 2 wireless microphone system. I've been looking at getting one of these for quite a while. Finally got my hands on one. So I'd like to give you guys a quick review and tell you a little bit about it and some of my favorite features. But basically in the box, here's a quick overview of what we got. We got an all-in-one ready-to-use system. It's got high-quality audio recording with an 18-hour battery life for the charging case. Another cool feature I think is going to be really cool is this intelligent noise canceling. So this is an actual upgrade from the other model, so you can have even better audio when using the noise canceling feature. Another cool thing is a 32-bit recording system, so you can have up to 14 hours of internal recording at 32-bit float. So really good audio quality there if you use that feature. And then it has a really strong wireless signal, so you can go up to 250 meters away from the receiver with your wireless mic and still have a signal. So that's pretty cool. So a lot of stuff in this box, so let's take a closer look at it. Okay, look at that. So right off the bat, I can tell I'm going to really like this case. Feels good in the hands. Looks like it's a kind of a weather-resistant type of case. And got your DJI logo here on the front. Nice little strap. You could probably add a carabiner to that and clip it to a backpack. So that's pretty sweet. Opens up nice and easy. Oh, I like that. So you got different compartments inside here too. So you got your charging case. You can have extra spots for accessories and cables. That's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and take the charging case out. We'll see what's in here. So right off the bat, I can tell that this is an upgrade from the previous system. You get a all metal case, so very durable. Charging port here on the back. Got some rubber feet. Wow. And the case stays shut until you press the latch. That's cool. So check that out. So you get your LED power indicator here on the front. Everything starts to turn on and the receiver and the microphone start to pair up. So that's pretty cool. So let's take the receiver out and I'll give you a closer look and we'll take a quick look at some of the features on that. That looks pretty sweet. Okay, so here is the receiver. This thing is really nice and compact, but packed with features. So power button here out on the side. And on the front, this is what I like the most. It has a nice touchscreen system. And also they've added a dial to it. So you can kind of use the dial to kind of go through features a little bit easier than just using your finger in case the screen is a little harder to reach, you know. So that's pretty cool. What else do we got? So if you swipe up or swipe down, you can get to different menus like that. And then if you click on the dial, you can actually go into the menu and make your changes. So that's pretty neat. Ooh, we can go to mono, left, right. That's cool. So yeah, lots of cool features on here. So I like having that touchscreen. On the side here, we've got a headphone jack, so you can do like your own audio monitoring, and then you're out. So I like that they've color coordinated these two, so they gave them a different color. That way you can kind of easily see which one you're plugging it into. So this one would be the one where you connect your audio cable from the receiver to the actual camera. That's how that would work. On the back side, you got a USB port, and then these are where the power contacts are. So when it's in the case, it gets power through those. And then you slide this little part off, and that's where you can attach your accessories for the dongles, you know, USB-C or the lightning port. So I'll show you how those work. But overall, this receiver is really, really nice. I like that. So let's see what it looks like with one of these dongles on it. So to use one of the dongles, you just has a little arrow to show you what direction to insert it, and just match it up with the arrow on here. Okay, and just slide it on like that. So that is a very sturdy connection. I like that. So now all you got to do is just connect that into the end of your iPhone, and you are good to go. No cables required. I think another cool thing I like about this is you can leave that part on there, and you can actually put it back in the case and keep it charged up. So that way you don't have to keep taking the dongle on and off. So if you have one that you're always using like every day, just put it on there and just leave it. And then you can take your little door and you can store that in your case as well. So you won't ever lose that. So that's pretty nice. I like that feature. So let's take a closer look at one of the microphones. Okay, so I've got the receiver with the iPhone adapter connected to my iPhone. That's what I'm recording this video with. And then I've got the other microphone on me, and that's the audio you're hearing. So you're hearing the audio of the new DJI Mic 2 right now. So on this one, it's turned on, and you see that it's got the green LED light showing that it's on. If you hold down the power button one time, it'll turn on the noise canceling feature, and the LED color will change color. You press it again, and it turns the noise canceling feature off. There's a link button here, so you can link this to different devices that are compatible with it by using that button. On this side here, we have another button. This is your record button. So you press that, the red LED light will turn on, showing that it's recording. Press it again, and it turns off. And when I was pressing those buttons, I noticed that there's a little bit of a haptic feedback inside here. So you get a little bit of a feedback every time you press a button to give you an idea that you've pressed it correctly and things like that. Here we have the USB port, so you can plug in a USB cord to this to charge it up, but also you can connect this to your computer to download any audio that's been recorded by this. If you wanted to, you could actually use this all by itself and record audio on it without having to be connected to any kind of a camera. So that's kind of a neat feature. And like I said earlier, this records at the high quality 32-bit float, so that's a really nice feature. On the bottom here, we got the contacts here, so that when it's in the case, those are the contact points for the charging. Up top here, you got your microphone, and then you also got a port here, so if you wanted to plug in a lavalier mic, you can do that through there. I like that feature. Another cool thing about this one is it can be paired to a device through a Bluetooth functionality. So let me turn it back on. I'll show you kind of how that works. Basically, you'll press the record button, and then the LED light here will turn blue. And that means that it's trying to find a Bluetooth signal. I don't have one right now for the purpose of the video, but basically it'll connect to other DJI products that have a Bluetooth connection. Some of the new iPhones that have the Blackmagic camera app, you can connect your iPhone through Bluetooth without having to have the receiver connected to the phone. So I think that is one of my favorite features, being able to use the microphone without having to have the receiver connected to it. So I'm gonna have to look into that. That one's pretty cool. So we'll just turn that back off. And on the back side here, we can see a really nice clip with a magnet. So the thing I like about this is it's a very strong magnet. And I like that it can be positioned towards the top of the clip. So that way, if you're having this on your shirt, it's not too top heavy. Whereas I've seen some microphones where the clip is in the middle and the microphone kind of sags and hangs. So this will give it a nice orientation. So I really like that. And the other thing I like is, if you see down here, there's a little bit of a valley. And what that's for is if you put a lavalier mic on, you can put a lav mic on, kind of wrap the cord around and through here, and it'll hold your cord inside and keep it nice and tidy and organized. And that'll help prevent the mic from getting accidentally pulled out or disconnected from the microphone. So overall, a lot of cool features on this mic. So let's take a look at what else is in the bag and go over those features. Okay, so in the case here, I've got two windscreens, one's for each microphone, so we'll take a look at those. And then we've got a USB cord, so this is nice to have. You can connect your microphone to your laptop in case you have any audio that you need to download, and also you can connect your charging case and charge up your charging case with that, so that's good. And then the last cord here, this is the one that you'll connect a camera to. Let's say you got a DSLR camera, and connect the other end to your DJI Mic receiver, and then you've got your audio set up that way. So that's really nice. These windscreens are really nice to have because if you're outside in a windy area, you want to make sure that you cut down on any wind noise. That way you can have the best audio quality you can get. So these are made really nice. They have a little bit of a spike on here, so I'll show you how that works. And they're contoured just right to fit your microphone. So let's install that. Really easy to do. So you take your lavalier port and you insert the spike to there, give a little click, and you're on there nice and solid. So overall, I think you'll enjoy using this kit. There are a ton of features packed into the DJI Mic 2, and they give you a lot of flexibility to use these in a variety of situations.